I don't know about you guys, but the moment this quarantine is over, the moment this whole pandemic is over, I'll be like a beast that's jumping out there in the world and tearing everything apart because I am not wasting a single second. I see a lot of people, a lot of YouTubers, a lot of public figures, they're kind of like in that mud, in the dirt, discussing all those conspiracy theories and all that mumbo jumbo. And I'm thinking, well, that's all good and fine, but it's such a waste of time. Remember that video I recorded? I said, what must I sacrifice? And in that video, if you don't know, I essentially said, out of 10 things that I need to get done, 2 or 3, 10 positive, interesting things that I need to do, 2 or 3 or however will be sacrificed because I simply do not have enough time. Well, quarantine or not, pandemic or not, I still don't have any damn time. And it's good. I'm not complaining at all. Everything that I'm doing is still fantastically, amazingly interesting. And I haven't skipped a beat, quarantine or not. Like literally, as in that video, I still have a ton of work to do, workouts to do, training to do, interesting business ventures, unique projects that I'm undertaking, have various investments going on. And aside from all the books and all that other stuff like home maintenance stuff that I need to do, literally, I haven't skipped a beat. My Russian again coming out, but that is because I have been doing business in Russian, in English, maybe soon doing business in French, as it's something I'm learning, a language that I'm learning. But literally, I have no damn time, regardless of the fact that we have been restricted in our certain freedoms. Unacceptable, of course. But like I said, I will use this time. Whatever they do to me, it does not matter. I will use this time to become stronger, wealthier, wiser, smarter, more aggressive in a good way. And I will essentially kick ass. So even as we speak right now, you may not know that, although some who follow me on social media have been a gold investor for a while. My gold investments have yielded quite nice dividends. So while it's bad to say that I profited from this entire pandemic, I certainly did. Why? Well, because I made some smart moves. I already knew what will happen should the world go down the drain. So essentially, again, it's not really nice to say, but I am profiting. Well, it's not nice to say because people are dying out of this whole crisis, but this whole thing is going fantastically amazing for me. I finally have a little bit more time to catch up on all the stuff I needed to catch up, be it reading, be it business affairs. I'm always behind. It's unfortunate, but I'm always behind all the work that needs to be done, and that's part of my success and the results and the projects and kind of the drive forward. I always essentially am performing at maximum efficiency because whether I like it or not, things need to get done, need to do them. And so this entire situation has been benefiting me directly financially on certain investments. And at the same time, it has been benefiting me time-wise because I can finally catch up no matter their restrictions, no matter their quarantines. I don't care what hell they do. I'm a mischievous kind of a person that can move around and do things his own way. So that is essentially the feeling, the strategy, I don't know how to say it, the overall vector that I want to convey to you. My kind of attitude towards this is that, yes, I don't like the restrictions. Yes, I don't like this totalitarian crap. But at the same time, that's life. Wars happen, restrictions happen, quarantines happen, I don't know, collapses happen, shit happens. And if you're gonna go in a panic conspiracy theory, total lose your brains mode every single time, well, you will not survive, you will not prosper. While to me, any of these situations are essentially time to practice my skills of stoicism, my skills to outsmart the system, outsmart them, and to prosper. So I'm learning a lot. I'm enjoying this experience, and yes, I will take those hits from left and right, and they're attacking you from various angles, and they're restricting certain movements, motions. This is messing up with your business transactions and so forth. But I don't know. I get excited. I get excited about this, and I'm okay. How can I bypass this? Well, on camera, I should say, legally. But how do I bypass? How do I profit from this? What previous investments can I do? Can I use this time wisely? Because, listen, I wanted to ask these questions from at least aggressive dudes who are watching me. How the hell, well, at least how the hell do I do it? What's your suggestion for me? Please do tell me if you have a better solution. Okay, I'm an aggressive guy. Maybe some of you are. If some of the gals are watching, getting after it, awesome. I am open to suggestions. But here's the problem. Very simple. Okay, so let's say I like mixed martial arts and combat. I shouldn't say sports, but combat training. Various. So you take firearms. Suddenly it's position, movement, load, reload, dry fire. It's just basic drills. Then you got basically assembly, disassembly of firearms, understanding various different firearms. Then you got a whole bunch of other strategic, how do you operate in a group, and you train all that, let's say, with just firearms. And that's firearms alone. You switch to mixed martial arts, and it's just deadly skills from finger in your eye to just crushing your opponent. Then it's grappling, it's wrestling, it's standard boxing, it's Muay Thai. And all of these skills are intertwined. You need to practice them simultaneously. And you need to maintain them all together to be more or less a competent human being. And that's just mixed martial arts or some sort of deadly skills. And I mentioned the very brief overview of firearms and things you can do with your hands, not to mention just standard workout, getting your endurance up, getting your strength up, getting your speed up, all various different workouts, and that's only one vector. You take business. Right away, what the hell am I supposed to do? I have basic administrative work, pile up, answering regular emails, working with clients, and then you got marketing and various strategies how to promote your business. Then you actually have to work with direct buyers, let's say for my antique business. As you know, we operate a large art fund. You got to actually work directly with buyers and sellers and organize actual transactions that make you money. Then I have various different unique projects that I am developing. For example, as my combat project. Beautiful. So even with X, that's a new venture, or at least it's no longer new, but I have projects like this coming up, and you will see them in the future. And that's, again, just business. Then let's look at my home. Obviously, I need to do some basic homework, maintenance, but even at home, I look at all these damn books around me, and you know how much books I need to read? And then along those books, what do? You got business and self-growth development books, or at least finance and make money books. I learned a lot from that. Then you got historical war books, which are over there, and I love them. And then you got just interesting biographies to read. So along, even in the bookshelf lineup, I got a ton, and I want to read all of them right now, and this is essentially my life. And that's why you see that any type of break or slow down of the world, I'm actually taking full advantage of it. So obviously when this whole damn thing is over, I have read more, I have worked out more, I have caught up on my business, I have made some purchases and liquidations, and so I'm trying to convey to you that's essentially why I will be like a beast that is unleashed, and by that time hopefully I'll be already bored enough that we can get to real work. And that's the kind of video I wanted to make for all of you. I don't know what exactly it is about and how I will title it, but that's something that I want to get off my chest for a while. I'm not recording any other videos. Like I said previously, it's just it's not something I see necessary. So much stuff has been said about this pandemic and this virus that I do have things to add. I have what I believe is something new and unique, but I can't even get to that. I don't even want to get to it. It doesn't interest me in particular. So I have, see how many, all those notes and everything, that's on this pandemic right now. And I stay away from this file. So that's the reality. I could tell you a lot of stuff, but I find that I don't want to. I just don't want to, and I think many of you appreciate it. So if I do record something, it's just because it really needs to be said. But other than that, I just have too damn many things, unique and interesting things to do to occupy my time. So hopefully this will convey my attitude. Maybe you can relate. Maybe you can get your mind straight, and essentially, no matter what happens around you, strengthen yourself, become aggressive, harden yourself like steel that's being tested and forged in fire. And that should be your attitude. That's it. Said everything that I want to say. As usual, knowledge, action, success, and success equals results. So you want to achieve tangible results. And the last one is, those who are with us will prosper, and those who are not with us, well, wish them luck. Take care.